Hey everyone! Welcome to Chalkin History with Shelly Kallach. That's me. Come on in and say hello. Let's get this sprinkled out. Live on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. We are live on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. And hello, YouTube and Twitch. How's everybody doing? It's Monday. Guys, there we go. Okay. Excuse me. Today we are working on, I should have said part 2. Spook Alley part 2, Halloween party. That's the one we're going to work on today. Another cutout, same shape of board or surface that we're going to use. I found these at Michael's. They were on clearance, I think, for $3 or $5, something like that. The little insert, not your best piece of wood, but hey, we can always make it, we can improve it, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little demo today. So yesterday we did the pumpkin carving with the wood cutout. Today we have the skull. So if you want to get your hands on this skull, go ahead and comment party. That's the key word today, party. We'll get the skull in your hands. And then yesterday we used some of our Dixie Belle Voodoo gel stain up in smoke. We're not going to use this today, but we are going to replace it with our Storm paste. So hopefully they're not exactly the same color, but it'll be close. We're also going to use vanilla, maybe black. I think I want them all to match, so we're going to keep them all very, very mellow. But this time, we're going to kind of do the opposite. Yesterday, we stained all the wood with the Voodoo stain. This time, I think we're going to start off painting it with the vanilla. I think that's what we're going to do first, and then same with that guy. All right, so let's get some, ooh, that's big. We're gonna get some foam brushes so that we can color this. You know what? Let's use that big one. That should hopefully make things go a lot quicker. All right, so I kind of sanded it a little bit, especially like when I say it's not the best quality of wood, it's kind of cheap. Just saying, pickles. And they glued it in so well that I can't get it out. Otherwise, I would pop that out and put little things on the back side. But yeah, it's not working. So we're gonna just kind of boop, 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 do a little sprinkling, of water. And then we need, we're gonna get a little stir stick here. Let's just stir our vanilla up, our yummy, yummy vanilla. And we're just gonna put it, look, it's almost the same color as the wood. All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna squirt this. This just kind of helps spread our paste, because our paste is a nice creamy, dreamy texture or thickness. However, it could use some help when we're using it as a paint. So we're really not changing the wood too much, are we? It's definitely changing a little bit, but not all that much. All right, so we're just changing the color up a little bit. We're gonna put more here. Ooh, that is a big old glob. Put some here. Boop, boop, boop. So yesterday it was the gray. We used the stain. Today we're using the paste. We do have another voodoo stain called Au Natural. I haven't unwrapped it yet. I'm not quite sure what the color looks like. I should probably look at that. Who knows? It might be this cream color. Trying to get in there as well. And of course, we're going to do the crackle look again, because you got to do the crackle. Got to do the crackle. Okay, you just need to go around the edges here, so I'm going to bring out some more paste. Kind of just glob it on there. Wipe it off. So then yesterday I painted the inside, like the second layer was the vanilla, so that the stain color underneath would come through when it crackled. So today we're doing the opposite. Okay, I just want to get this colored here. And then I said also that I was going to go back and paint the inside of the little frame part. And I did that. So once I get these all done and pictures taken, you'll be able to see all that. All right. All right, so I think we got that all covered. Let's go ahead and get this dried up. And then what we'll do is we'll put the crackle on top. Now, we read directions yesterday and it says to let it dry 24 hours, which we didn't do, of course, because we don't have 24 hours to wait. Let's see, 1 coat of the clear coat, let dry completely, do not thin, allow it to completely dry. Do the Dixie belt over the crackle. Do not back brush, which we kind of did yesterday. Let dry completely approximately 24 hours. So I guess it's okay. We're going to force dry it. But then if you use it again on top, I guess, as a clear coat, I don't know why you would do that, but I don't know. We let it dry overnight. Sure, you probably get a better result with it. I don't know if I got the wood over here. I grab my brush and looks like it's just plain old wood over here. Not sure I got that very well. So we're just gonna go over that real quick. See if we missed any other spots. In between the little grooves there, we kind of missed it, but that's okay because we're going to be applying Storm over it, so you won't even notice. We just want to make sure we get the majority of it. Bring another brush in for the crackle. The crackle. We're good. All right, come here, Crackle. Oh, you know what? We got to paint our skull too. We should just do that all at the same time. Just get it done. Just get it done. Make sure you're painting the correct side. We'll probably do this one another coat. So let's get that guy dry real quick. Just because this wood is different from the cutout wood that was used, and it just takes the paint a different way. And when I kind of water my paste down, it's not as strong. Well, that doesn't look horrible, but you can still see it's a little bit, you can see the wood coming through there. All right, so let's go ahead and just put another little layer on there. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. Get that edge. Okay, I think we're good. Much better. Much better. Let's get this dry. Then what we'll do is we'll apply the crackle to both surfaces. And then we're going to chalk on it with the storm. Or no, let's see. Then we're going to put the storm on top of the crackle. Then we're going to chalk with, I don't know, do we chalk with black or something else? We'll see. We shall see. Okay, that's dry. I'm gonna put this voodoo stain over here. Okay. Let's open our crackle. It is very sticky, very gooey, almost like a glue. All right, we're gonna stick our brush in there, and then we're gonna spread it. A thin coat, it says. Okay, real thin coat. Except I think this wood just really soaks it in. Okay, I think this layer is okay to do like the back brushing on. We just don't want to do it when we put the next color down. Okay. Get it out of those cracks. Let's see. Make sure I got it edge to edge. Okay. All right, that's that. Let's do our skeleton head, and I'm going to put on a glove because that stuff is sticky. Okay, so I can hold it. I'm just going to take it out of my little lid here. We won't need much for the skeleton head. Edge to edge, get that covered. Nice thin layer. Okay. Put this aside. Okay, let me put this down. I'm gonna get a paper towel here. Okay. Let's put the lid on this so we don't accidentally spill it everywhere. Oh, could you imagine the mess that would make? Ugh, that would not be good. Okay. Do we need the vanilla out? I don't think we need the vanilla out anymore, so I'm going to scrape that off. Close up the vanilla. We will need our storm, so I'm going to have that on the ready. It's not open. I know I have an open storm somewhere, but it's okay. We're going to open this one. Okay, have that on the ready. We need to have another brush on the ready for that. What else? I think that's it. Let's get this stuff dried. And this does take a little bit longer than you would like. But it's okay. Tell me what you guys are doing today. It's Monday. Does it feel like a manic Monday? Or is it kind of a easygoing kind of Monday for you? It's an easygoing kind of Monday for me. Nothing too crazy going on. Just relaxing. Doing some crafting. So now you'll be able to see as it's drying I don't know if I can catch the light. Can you see how it's wet in some areas and kind of dry in the other? And it will dry glossy. All right. Because as it's drying, it's still wet and sticky. But then when it's dry, it's not sticky. So then we're going to apply the Storm on top. And I might add a little water to my Storm so that it'll spread a little easier and it'll crackle better. I was saying yesterday, I think as we go on with these projects, we're going to get better and better at this, okay? I'm your guinea pig, so I will do it and I will test it, and then you can decide if you want to try it. If you want this skull, go ahead and comment party. This is the Halloween party design from Spook Alley. All your links are in the description of the video if you need something. If you're a club member, all of our shipments have been delayed. They're having a supply issue, right? I guess that's still going on in the world. Okay. I think that's pretty good. We're going to put that aside. Let's get this guy dry. This is the design we're going with. So maybe, because the skull will be gray, I'll probably do everything in black, let's be honest. But it'd be kind of cool to do the skull in gray, or even our glow in the dark. That would be fun too. But if it's dark enough, I could probably get away with doing the vanilla again. So we'll see. We'll see what I want to do. Not sure what I want to do yet. All right, we're still drying. Still drying. Our color of the month, Orion, is still available. I'm looking forward to using that. Look how it's got like a, kind of like a bluish tint to it, or a iridescent shimmer in there. I'm really looking forward to using that. Just gotta find the right project. The right project. Just a little bit to go here. We want to dry it completely. Still see some sticky spots here. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Let's see what our high-powered tool can do for us here. I don't want it too hot. But it does have a lot more oomph to it, so let's see if we can get this dry a little bit quicker. part 2 of our Spook Alley series. Halloween party, still sticky, almost dry. Kind of doing the reverse effect that we did yesterday. Yesterday we started out with a dark gray base. We used our voodoo stain. Today we're starting out with a light base, which is our vanilla. Okay. I think we are just about there. Okay. Now, remember, ouch. We're going to try to water the chalk paste down a little bit, just a little bit. Take that glove off for a moment. Okay. Where's my gray? Right here. So what I think I need to do is I'm going to scoop some out. I'm going to scoop out a good amount. Let me get a color tray. Okay, I'll put it in my color tray. And I'm going to squirt it. I didn't squirt it a whole bunch, but we're just going to kind of mix that in there a little bit. I'm not trying to make a whitewash or, like a color wash with it. I'm just trying to thin it up a little bit more. Make it just a little bit easier to move. I think I'm going to give it one more little squirt. Okay. One more little squirt. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's flowing real nice in my tray. Okay, now remember it says not to back brush, meaning once I go one way, I can't go the other way. All right, so we're gonna load this brush up with a good amount. Say a quick prayer. We're gonna go across. Some more. And what I am hitting like the insides of the frame because it's hard not to. We're just gonna do that. Oops, see how it's already starting to take it up a little bit. We're gonna have to leave that alone. See what I mean? If you keep going over, it pulls it up. All right, let's grab some more paste. Let me get that off the top here. Ooh, we made a mess over here, didn't we? All right, we'll be able to get that off. All right, so what am I gonna do here? I am gonna go over that. Okay. All right, that's pretty chippy. We're gonna just kind of stop right there. Oh, hi, Kathy. Gardening season, huh? Fun. All right. Let's get this to crackle. As it dries, it crackles. get it in that groove. So lightly flatten it. I love the look of it. I think it's really cool. What are you planting, Kathy? Now yesterday when we dried it and we waxed it and we put the transfer down, it kind of pulled up some of that paste. So hopefully that won't do this time. Really crackled up here. You probably need to let like this layer dry really, really well. All right, so we're gonna let that sit. I'm gonna grab a little paintbrush, hopefully. And I'm gonna kind of go around on the inside. While we wait for this to really, really dry, we're just gonna go around on the inside here. Don't want to hit that edge, but if I do, it still looks kind of chippy. So. It's kind of hard to, it's not, like I said, it's not your best piece of wood, so it's really hard to paint it. Because it wants to like miss parts, and trying to avoid the top of the frame. Really trying to like give it time to dry. Try to get in there. That is pretty cool though. It's a neat look. It kind of goes with like Halloween, right? Just all kind of old and crickety, and if you like that old weathered look. Pruning, weeding, ugh. Yuck, that's not fun. My husband does all that stuff. I am not a gardener, that's for sure. I mean, I guess I could keep a plant alive in the house, but that's about it. That's about it. I think I got some of that chippy, you know, that crackle on the sides because it does not want to lay down nice. Which makes it even more fun. Okay, getting close. Just need to finish up this little strip here. Should have done the inside first. Okay. Woohoo. All right. Yes, I'm a messy painter. That's okay. I will figure it out later. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta do our skull here, so let's bring this guy over. I might squirt this one more time. Get it kind of mixed up here. There's not much left on the tray, so we're gonna scoop up everything we can. Ugh, my hands are a mess. And remember, we're just gonna hopefully go across once because we don't want to keep going over it like I am doing. Just want to get it all covered and then it can crackle all at once. Okay. Okay, skull, start to crackle. Crackle, crackle. Ooh. Yes, 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 yes. Can you see all those lines in there? So I might do the skull in the vanilla just to bring out that white again, that off-white color. And then we'll do the rest of it in black. Or we could use our squeeze. We used squeeze on the pumpkin yesterday. If we want them all to look sort of alike, we could do that. Done with that. It's dry. Ooh, it's wet on the edges. Let's get that off. Okay. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. All right. We don't need storm anymore. So I'm gonna go get the other sign. Let's see what we can do to make it look like they belong together. All right, so here's yesterday's sign. Pumpkin carving. You see we have the gray, the black, the vanilla, and the orange. But today is like opposite. So maybe we do the skull. Maybe we do the skull in, I feel like I have to use orange and black. So maybe we do all the words in orange and we do the skull in black. What do you think? I think that's what we should do. Thinking that's what we should do. Okay, also, I got a little tip yesterday or today. I was watching another person's video, and I know I've done this before, but not before waxing. I've done it like after. This person warmed her jar of, that is, I just know this is going over the edge here. We're gonna move that. She warmed it beforehand just to soften it up. So I'm gonna try to warm up my wax a little bit. We're gonna wax our wood surfaces. We really need to watch that crackle layer so that it doesn't come up again on us. Okay, warm it up a little bit. We're gonna put our paper towel in there and we're just gonna apply it. I'm probably going to apply a lot more than I normally would because I really want to protect this layer. Okay, I have a pretty decent layer on there, so let's go ahead and get it smoothed in here. Do each panel here. This has a really thick layer, that first panel. Skull black, words orange, perfect. We are thinking alike, Kathy. Okay. Try to get that wax out of there. Get it out of the middle. Yeah, soften it first. I'm probably gonna actually put a little heat on this too, just to make sure it's, especially where I put it on pretty heavy. We're just gonna warm it up a little bit and then we'll wax it back in. Just warm it up a little bit. It does get to a waxy finish there. You see it shining a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab some for my skull. Kind of just, you know, rub it all over, and then I kind of turn my paper towel around. We have applicators. For some reason, my hands just can't grasp those applicators. So I like either paper towels or these little daubers. It just gives me something to hold on to. All right, let's buff this. So we're saying words orange. And I'm probably not going to do, like when I put this down, I'm not going to chalk the skull because yesterday was a mess. So, all right, let me grab all my stuff out of the way here so I don't make a mess. I'm good at making messes for sure. Okay, let's bring this guy over. This is Spook Alley. Halloween party. Do you guys have Halloween parties? We used to be like the host of Halloween parties. We would have all our neighbors come. It was a blast. Yeah. I don't know if it's just too thin or too little. They really need something handled. Like, I really like these daubers. These are, because I can really, you know, I could just get into it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this down. Kind of center it if we can. Butt it up to the top there. Okay. Okay. Now, one way we could maybe stop the peeling from happening is go ahead and fuzz our transfer. That's always a thought. I won't this time. Maybe we'll learn from our mistakes. You know, if it does it again, then tomorrow for sure we're gonna wax it, or we'll fuzz it. Ah, yes, I like my dauber. If you need a link, if they're on Amazon, you can find them. Okay. So we said orange words. So we're going with our squeeze. This was one of our En Vogue colors. It might still be available. Excuse me. It came out when that fresh came out as well. Okay, so I'm just kind of adding some here. All right, so everything but the skull. So all those little swirly marks we're going to do in our squeeze. I'm not trying to press too hard either. I like to move my project around. Also, you want to make sure you're not hitting your skull. I mean, if you hit it a little bit, that's okay. But we're going to try to keep that clean until we chalk it with black. So sometimes I'll go around like the object that I'm trying to avoid so I don't run into it. I am more comfortable pulling towards me when I chalk. Some people like to do it away. I prefer towards myself. Okay, so we're just spreading it and we're chalking. We're chalking and talking. Kathy's gardening, weeding, not fun. Okay, I think I have everything covered that I want covered. Let's make sure we get that excess off. Make sure everything gets through that silkscreen mesh. Sometimes things can get missed, and I just got orange up there. I am just a messy Marvin. That's all there is to it. Let's try to get that off. Okay. The moment of truth, everyone. I am a mess, so hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I just had to get that big blob off. Okay, we're gonna peel sideways. So let me work this up. So far, so good. We haven't peeled anything up yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Let's go ahead and just kind of put that to the side. What am I looking for? Let's dry it. Now there does get some paste does get into those lines there, those separations. You can either leave those there or once they dry, just poke on them and they will chip right out of there. Yay, it worked today. Woohoo! Okay, Instagram just shut me down. Not sure why. Oh, for sure. Definitely. I see this year that like Michael's did they called it hippie Halloween. They added pinks, like a real raspberry color, a pink color, and a yellow color along with orange. I kind of like the combo. But some people are like, no way, no pink. You know what? You can make it any way you want to make it. Right. All right. So we're going to let that go for a moment. Let's see if I can get this up. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so if we have to do a little painting on the edges, we can do that. You know what? No big deal. No big deal. That just took it down to the wood a little bit. That's fine. It almost looks spooky like that. Maybe the next two will crackle the frame and not the wood. Teal pumpkins. I know that is a fun decoration too. All right. We're going to put this aside. Okay, we'll let that dry further. We're going to bring our skull over. Let's move that. Except superstitious, right? Right. Actually, was superstitious? That was a pink, right? Yeah. You're right. I forgot about that color. Okay, let's get our black. Okay, let's get a Luigi. You know what other color I like, guys? This is our Shimmer Couture Teal. I think this will be so pretty with Orion. Don't you think those two would go together? I think that would look amazing together. Although that has more of a blue. There's a blue shimmer we got recently. What is that? Not this one. Ooh, those colors would look good together too. I'll have to look in all my shimmer stash and see what we all got. Okay, let's bring this over. And because we didn't chalk our skull yet, I am going to be able to see exactly where to place him. I couldn't see very well yesterday with the black. It was not easy with the black. Okay, I need to make sure I don't have any orange on me. All right, I'm also going to get my glue gun started up. So we can get that heated up. We're gonna grab a little bit of black and we're just gonna chalk them. We're gonna chalk this skeleton boy or gal. Uh-oh, got some orange in there. Uh-oh. Watch where you're going there, orange. Let's grab some more black. Be very careful when you're coming around that other color, whatever color you do choose. If you choose another color, if you choose to do the whole thing in black, then good. You won't have to worry. Okay, let's get that excess off. All right, perfect. All those lines, make sure there's no white or anything coloring through. All right, guys, let's see how we did with this guy. We're gonna go slow. He feels a little sticky. Put a finger down. Oh, ooh, I love him. I love him. Yeah, black is just, that is hard to look through. So I will either normally try to dry them in between chalking or do it first or wash it. Okay, let's get the glue gun on and started here. Ooh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. See, now I think we did better with the crackle this time. We did better with chalking on top and not peeling it off. So we're learning, you guys. Every day we're gonna learn a little something new, right? And then this guy will go right here. Ooh, so spooky. Spooky, spooky. All right, as soon as that's all warmed up, you know, I really think I should invent a glue gun that gets hot immediately. I think that's what this world needs. Lightning detected 2.4 miles. Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna get a little storm. Really like this. Also, something you could do too is like on these cutouts, you could go around the edges with a little sandpaper if you really wanted to rough them up some more. That would be fun. I think also this is too fat. Need something really thin like this. Ouch, I just hit the glue gun with my finger. Owie. I like to get that color out of there. I like the palette look, so I like that to come out of there. It's not really all the way dry, so we're gonna let that dry. And then once that's rock hard dry, then I'll just snap it out of there and it will be fine. All right, come on, glue gun. Anytime you're ready. Everything's washable with just water. You don't need any chemicals. I take my transfers usually to my sink. I let it run over, you know, the warm-ish, tepid temperature water. I kind of like just kind of do it in my hands a little bit. I take my board eraser and wipe it all up really well. You can also use our mats. That helps a lot when washing off transfers, but because I have that black on there, that makes such a mess. So I usually do that in the sink. Okay, we're starting to drip, guys, starting to drip. We're gonna let it heat up. We're gonna let one more big drip come down, and then we're gonna start then we'll start gluing it together. So we're gonna still play with the crackle because I really wish I had more of a crackle going on. So I'm not sure if I'm applying it too heavy or too light. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. This is only the second time we've used it. So we're still learning on how to get the perfect crackle. All right, we're gonna get some glue on here. And then I'm gonna turn it off because we just need a little bit. Okay. And then I'm gonna lift it up so I can see what I'm doing here. Because usually once it hits this wood, it is down. It is down, down, down. I think that's about where it goes. It's okay. No one's gonna know it should be higher or lower or whatever. Eek! I love it. All right, let's compare it to the other one yesterday, guys. Look at they're kind of like the mirror images of each other. And I like that because they belong as a set. All right, so we're going to continue with these colors on the next two projects that we complete. I love it. Tell me which one you don't have crackle yet. You got to get the crackle. The crackle's pretty fun. I must say it's pretty fun. I like that our Voodoo Gel, the Up in Smoke, matches our Storm. So that was kind of a happy accident that those two matched. But I really like how this all turned out. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, guys. That's it for today's demo. I hope I can see you again tomorrow as we complete part 3 of Spook Alley. So it'll either be, let's see what we got left. We have Spook Alley, or we have the Fortune Teller. Ooh, spooky. Maybe actually with those two, we'll bring in the Orion, which is the color of the month. So maybe we'll bring in some purple for those two. All right, guys, have a great rest of your Monday. See you again soon.